He's seen us grow as men, and he also seen us try to make a difference in our community.
Right.
He seen me when I went to school. He was watching me. I ain't know he was watching me like that. He was watching me, man. And you the one got me into school. Right. Talked me into it. Like Jay. And Jay was. I said what I like about him. He asked questions. He asked real deal questions. So that's why I had to answer him real and show him. Because if I could do it, I know he could do it.
Right.
So I'm supposed to open that door for him.
Right.
I'm supposed to let him go through a little easier than what I had. So that's how it is. You pass it to your brother when you get an advantage or you get a chance to help somebody. You open that door and you help them. No question asked, no repayment. It's what you do.
Yeah, it's love.
It's love. And if we have more of that, man, that's what Empowerment Environment is about. That unity.
Unity, right.
Unity from every side. Just don't have to be from my side.
Right. The best side.
It's just a coincidence. But remember, y'all, we go back a long way, man. Turk, after he just did his thing, he came home and everybody was there.
I know, man, Jay, man, he's skillful though. That's why I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? One thing about this guy right here, I seen him, he'll build something from the ground up. And I thought that was special. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first met him, we were young. So he was like, man, we finna go get us a house. You wanna move together? So I was like, man, we ain't finna move in this back into the house. He was like, nah, we straight, bro. We gonna go in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fix it. Right. I was like, man, this fool told me they got a big old hole in the floor. So I'm like, man, this fool ain't finna fix this. You know? And man, he fixed it. You know what I'm saying? He fixed it good. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, this guy got a real talent, man. And we was young. I was like, man, how you first began to know you had that kind of talent, man, in construction?
I can remember far back as taking my toys apart and my radios apart at home, man, and just enjoying seeing how they work and being able to put them back together and making sure they work after the fact.
So you was bad?
Yes. I tore all my toys up. Took the wheels off. If you want something Christmas this year, it better be back the way it was at first. So, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But, man, I saw houses going up in what is called Chanel now. You know what I'm saying? I was reading electric meters. I was working for a company reading electric meters, but I'm walking by, and these guys, they throwing these houses up, man. And I take this route every day. Well, every day the route comes up on my list, and I can see the house progression into a final product. And I was thinking, like, man, that'd be nice. I can put my name on that. Right. I can ride around and say, hey, man, I helped build that. I helped build that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't hard for me to fall in, you know what I'm saying, where I needed to be, because it's something I like to do. Now, luckily, I got with a guy who was willing to teach me. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got in, I started building houses when I was 18, but the guy I worked for was willing to put me on his wing because I asked so many questions. Right. Like you said, I want to know why I do that, how I do that. You know what I'm saying? How did you think you do that? Right. And he saw the potential in me, and he took me up on his wing, and it went from asking a bunch of questions to retaining a lot of information. Right. But then, like Charlie Mack said, when you did school, and he did school, and I learned while I was on the job, I was told that the guy with the education, you know what I'm saying, will go far in a career, and also the guy with the on-the-job training will go far in a career. But if you got the on-the-job training and the education, you're going to surpass both of those guys. Right. So I took that and watching y'all, and I went to school and got my degree in construction management. So I've been able to take my skill set to a higher level, and now I'm able to show the younger people in my community. You know, I employed and I employed Solo, Ted, K3. You. I done employed a lot of guys in my community through my company, Stubblefield Construction, trying to get them a trade. You know what I'm saying? Because can't nobody take that trade. Never. I don't care what they do. They can't take that. You gonna forever be able to work with your hands once you learn how to do it. Right. That was that. So and then I enjoyed it though.
So that was your passion. That was your big passion.
It's still my passion. I still love doing it, man. I still love doing it to this day.
And you just said something that hit me, because you named all them guys you just named, like they around my age right now. They're my guys. So
you grew up with them.
Right. To know that you did that, you went back to your community, you helping your people. You didn't go outside, but you grabbed your people in and showed them something, man. That falls right in what we doing. That's what EME about.
Man, helping
your community.
That's a community love,
showing them something different.
We often the ones that's forgot about. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think I'm a firm believer that it takes takes a village to raise a child.
Right.
You know, my neighbor up the street could tear my tail up and then send me home and call my mama and say, I had to get him. Right. And mama say, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm going to get him for you having to get him. Right. So it takes a village, man. And I think that's what our society and our culture is missing right now is people like y'all, like me, like her, willing to say, hey, let's do this. Let's do this way. Let me show you how to do this. The right thing. Because it's so easy to do the wrong thing.
Right. Boy, that's fun too.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Everybody leading people wrong nowadays instead of leading them right.
Yeah.
So that's what it is what we missing in this generation.
You got another passion too, though, man. You like riding on bikes.
Man, love it. What you talking about? Man, we love riding the bike,
about your bike thing, man.
I'm a member of Kings of the South, which is a nonprofit organization. We're a motorcycle club, but it's a nonprofit organization. We give back to the neighborhood. We do a lot of charity work, man, and we get involved too. But our first passion is riding bikes, man. Yeah. I ride my bike everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep me off of range. Man, I just had an accident, man.
Come on.
Yeah, I just had an accident on my bike on the interstate, man. Rode up the interstate about 200 feet, broke my wrist. You know what I'm saying? That was 3 months ago. I'm already back riding. I'm planning a trip this month. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop me. But you know what?
I got out there in the park and cried and told her, I ain't touching no bike. You gotta give me 3 wheels. I was like, man, you gotta give me 3 wheels. I ain't going.
Man, once you get that wind in your face, brother, I call it wind therapy. A lot of people call it wind therapy because I don't care what kind of day you have. You can be mad at the world. You get on that bike, it's just you, that bike, and that road. No, you're gonna forget about it. Play your favorite song, man, and hit that road. You ain't gonna think about nothing else.
How you feel about your biker brother? I know in the bike club, it bring a lot of unity by that bike, and you met some good people.
Oh yeah, love.
How you feel about your
love, man? It's love, brother. It's like what we have, but
they got wheels.
Yeah, but it's a lot of these guys were total strangers. But us coming together, taking these trips, you know what I'm saying? I just took a trip to California on my motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? I was over 3,500 miles. And all the memories and bonds you build with these guys taking these trips, man, that's what it turned into. I can put a text out right now and all my bros will come. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna ask no question, what's up? Why you need it? No, it's gonna be I'm on my way. And like I say, man, that's the kind of unity that we need.
And let me just say this, you just said these guys that you built this bond with, these are guys from other neighborhoods. They ain't from my neighborhood.
They ain't from my neighborhood.
But like once again, that's unity. And that's what we trying to get out here, y'all. You don't have to be afraid to click with other people and looking at this person because he's different from this. Get to know each other. They get connected by motorcycles. We might connect through business. We might we might connect through women. We might connect through clubbing. All type of stuff. We all got all connections somehow. You don't got to be mean to the next man because he's different. He's from another neighborhood thinking you too hard to say hi and talk to a person and find out what they like and like, man. That's unity, man. And that's what we trying to get. That's what we trying to get right here in Little Rock first. Unity. You can't push it enough.
That's true.
You got children?
Yes. Right now, I got 10. I got 10. Hold on. 6 biological, 4 through marriage.
It's okay.
Yeah. I ain't beat you.
He had to correct me.
Yeah, let me correct you. I got 6 biological, 4 through marriage. So yes, I got 10 kids. I got 10 kids.
He's a good father, man. I watch him bring his kids to the court shoot ball. You know what I'm saying? He bring his sons and daughters and stuff to the neighborhood, man, to meet his people, meet his homeboys. You know what I'm saying? I commend him for that, man. He do his thing. He do his thing to show
a lot of our fathers wasn't there.
Right.
You know, if they were, it was far and few between. You know what I'm saying? So once again, we need more male role models in our community. You know, so I'm mine with me all. Y'all see mine with me all the time. Get your brother go play in the playground with your friends. They from the same neighborhood. Get to know them. Over there, fight, argue, and all that. Just like we did, and come on back. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. That's what make a community. Because we got to remember, after us, life still goes on. And we got to make sure that the next generation, for one, they know each other. They know where they come from. They know that with the bond that we have, so they can build that same bond and keep the legacy going.
Thanks.
You got some questions?
No, I got some questions for Miss Shana. Yeah, I'm sorry. We have to include you.
Like, even this conversation very interesting and good.
We have to include you.
Right.
We have to include you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. My question is, what type of business do you have?
I have a brand, which is called Mommies and Curls.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to tell y'all the backstory first.
Okay, definitely.
I'm gonna try to keep it short.
We ready.
But I am a third generation cosmetologist. So my grandmother was a cosmetologist, my mom was a cosmetologist, and I'm a cosmetologist. However, growing up, I did not want to be a cosmetologist. But generationally, so I grew up in the salon, and I had vowed that I would not grow up, or when I grow up, I was not going to be in the salon. I didn't want to be behind a chair all day because I saw what, the strain and stress it put on my grandmother and my mom, not being at home, not, being there with us because they were working all day long. Y'all know in the salon, you're there all day.
Right.
And night.
Especially if you jumping, doing
and they were.
Right.
Weekends and everything. So anyway, I decided that, I couldn't get away from it because I love doing hair. And I ended up going to the same school that my grandmother went to, that my mama went to. And it's the first and the oldest Black cosmetology school in Arkansas, right on Martin Luther King.
Tell me one about ABC. Arkansas. That's what you told.
Black owned. I mean,
forever.
Miss Townsend. She taught my grandmother. She taught my mom. She had died before me, but anyway.
Did you feel extra pressure about that?
Oh, I did.
Going to school because your grandma.
It was either a nurse or do hair, but anyway. But I ended up, I got my license, but prior to that, I've been in direct service. I work for nonprofit organizations, working in the community. Well, I was working for this predominantly white church, very rich, church anyway. And I worked around a lot of white families that were adopting and fostering Black babies. And with that being said, there were a lot of women that came to me asking me a lot of questions about not just hair and skincare for their children, but cultural sensitive things. So one day I was like, you know what? I don't have to be behind a chair. I can use my cosmetology degree and do something totally different. So I started my company, Mommies and Curls, and I educate, empower, and inspire white parents of Black babies because they need to know. They need to educate themselves on us, on our culture. They'll never be Black. They'll never know what it is to be Black. But anyway, so I started my company, and I actually have a huge following on Facebook and Instagram, and I've traveled to all parts of the United States doing teaching and doing cultural conversations and just empowering parents. So that's what I do.
That's dope right there.
Right.
That's real nice.
You never know.
Anywhere that you travel, you know what I'm saying, there's something standing out that you remember that was real good.
That was good?
Yeah.
Well, all of it was good because they invited me to come. I'll tell you this. One of the things that I do say is if a parent is willing to ask a question about things that they don't know, then I commend them for that. So inviting me to even come just to open up and have a conversation and being able to say, you know what, I don't know this. Can you teach me? That is just so empowering for me, and it helps me know that I'm giving back some knowledge to a parent that actually opened up and said, I don't know. And it's okay to not know, but you're ignorant when you don't understand or don't get the knowledge to get a better understanding.
What's the weirdest question that somebody asked you from or needed to learn or something?
I heard a lot of
Bro, what's the weirdest thing that just come to your mind that you heard?
I would say I've heard a lot. One of the toughest questions, I would say, not weird, but
You know what I mean? Weird though. Strange, abnormal. They should know this. Why they asking me that? Is that
I would say
there's a question that jumps to your mind that you remember, and you just don't want to do right now?
why their baby's hair is. Why is my baby hair like this? Or will my baby's hair ever grow when it is growing? But I don't know. I just think that. No question is a dumb question. No question is a weird question.
Right.
Because
You don't know.
they don't know.
Right.
Knowledge is
what I'm
power.
saying,
It's not
I'm just
weird.
saying, I would hear a question. I
So-
thought, wow, that was funny.
So give me an example of what you're thinking, because I know you're probably thinking something.
Like Paul was talking about today. Why do I have to put lotion? They tell me about lotion on their knees. Why do they have to put lotion on? I don't need lotion, but why do I have to? Why do I have to buy lotion?
White folks don't know about it.
You know what I'm saying? About lotion. Well, y'all know about
We don't even know my ears on that.
So, yeah.
Why there's on that?
Walmart.
Yeah, they don't even crack on
I would say it's not weird, but they do have.
They don't have lotion on knees for their elbows and stuff.
Well, and here's the thing. It's just because of our melanin, right?
Exactly.
White people get ashy. They don't know it's called ashy.
But they don't even know what it's called,
You
though.
just can't see it because of their pigmentation.
Oh, okay. I just thought the skin just changed a little.
I have had that question when someone asked me what does ashy mean?
What does
Because they don't know, they haven't heard that word.
Yeah.
Because we call each other ashy. You ashy, you need to go get your hands.
Right.
But I've had, I don't call them weird, but I've had just.
That's just my terminology. I don't think weird is bad. I think weird is also unique. It could also be different. It could also be one of a kind. But I just use the word weird. I like the way it sounds.
I would say one of the weirdest things, because to us it's just common, is why do we cut our son's hair?
Mm-hmm.
Because we do. I mean, it's just, to me, that's just not a
It's like
cultural
natural.
question. I mean, you get a
General
haircut.
question.
It's just a question.
You're looking wild.
And sometimes I do have parents that overthink things, and I'm like, it's not even that deep. It's not even that serious. So, yeah, I get some questions that I'm like, really? But I have to stay
Do the
professional.
parents ever try to be like, you're trying to be too black? Do they try to do that? Do they weird? I'm going to say the word again. Do they weird you out sometimes?
I've had some that I've had
What
to
they
calm
just-
Too many
down.
rap videos.
Too many rap.
Too many
And
rap
that
videos.
they really try too hard.
Yeah, don't do
Or
too
try to
much.
impress me.
Right.
Yeah, I do. But, and then again, I still keep it professional and let them know you don't even have to do that. Just be yourself, because I'm going to be myself.
Right.
And I'm just going to keep it real, and I'm just going to be open and upfront with you. So, yeah, I've had those.
Like they did a Wikipedia page thing. In 1974, the Cabbage Patch was created. Do you remember that?
But I have, yeah. But you just got to keep it,
Play. Okay.
And just know that a lot of people, they don't understand or they don't know. So the questions just become, it's just natural. And it's easy for me to just say, it is what it is.
You getting a backlash from some of the parents?
White parents?
Of course.
Yeah, let me tell you this.
Okay.
It's not backlash. What it is, it's white parents that think they know and they don't know.
Right.
And so, like on I have like 1,000, 2,000 followers, right? So they're asking questions. They're asking me questions, but then I have parents that'll be on there trying to answer the question, and the question is like absolutely wrong. So that's when I come in nicely and I say, thank you for your answer, but that's not right. Yeah, so I do have some parents that think they know that just because they've adopted this baby and this baby is 5 now, that they are all about the black culture and know everything about black hair. But I'm like, no, you still, kind of bring it back in, but
gotta learn still.
you still learning. But they have to understand too, and I tell them, if I'm learning as a parent, for my own Black boys, you are definitely learning and continuously learning every day. Because I'm not a man.
Right.
So I am learning how to raise a man.
Right.
A Black man.
Right.
You a white person trying to raise a Black child. So you're going to continuously be learning and educating yourself. If you're not, you need to.
And you don't understand that.
You'll never understand.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta be open. You gotta be open to learning.
Right.
Because if you're too proud, it's gonna mess everything.
And I have some parents that are very proud, which unfortunately is sad for their child.
Right.
Because if you are not continuously growing and educating and learning and basically trying to educate yourself so you can educate your child that you will never ever understand, especially in the world.
I don't care how many books you read.
It's hard.
Some of this stuff you can't read it.
Never.
It's hard.
You got to experience it.
Yes, you do.
It's experience thing. So.
But I love
Right. I love how you took that. So, you watch your mom them do that, and you took that and created something even greater, like you said. That's great, and a lot of people can do that. You can look at one thing and flip that thing, and look what you're doing now. You probably never would have dreamed of that as a little girl, but as you got older, we used to work God. It is God revealed that to you to show you, man, what you're gonna be in life. Now you're successful.
And I really have. One of the things I did say, because I was like, I'll never do this, but that was my passion. That was like my route to go. I just didn't know how to do it a different way.
Right.
So, I mean, I tell people, you dream big, you continue to do what it is that God has placed in your heart to do, but you don't have to do it the same way somebody else did. I just took something that was a passion of mine, which was doing hair and helping people, and put a twist on it.
Right. So do you treat bald head?
Yeah.
What you do?
Oil it, put some oil on that head.
I need some help.
So now but I mean, it's a lot of fun because I have met so many people. I mean, from the East Coast, West Coast. I've done a camp like for an entire week. And the crazy part was I didn't even realize that there was a huge need for what I'm doing until I did it.
Right.
And so, yeah, I did a camp for an entire week, and it was actually a transracial adoption camp for families that were adopting children of a different race, right? It was an organization out of California that reached out to me and brought me to this camp that they did in Atlanta on this huge resort. I mean, it was beautiful. And for an entire week, I was teaching and doing hair and just talking to parents and meeting parents from everywhere. But it was a lot of fun.
Right.
That's one of my trainings that I did. But so yeah, I'm not behind a chair. Thank God.
But still using what you learned.
Using what I learned and making my own schedule because
A boss. You're a boss.
I'm building a brand.
That's what we're trying to make y'all do. Boss up. Boss up. It's time to boss up, like this song say, man. It's time to, it's money out here to be made. Use the gift that God gave you and go make money. And that's why we feel sometimes uncomfortable when we're working under people and things, because we all made to be kings and queens. We all made. It's Black History Month. It's time to rise up. It's time to take out that slave mentality and become great in life. You can do that. It's all up to you. This woman did it. He did it. Ain't no more for you to sit down and be like, I can't do this. I'm Black. They holding the Black man down. No, they ain't. You hold yourself down. Rise up. Become great. I'm right now working 2 jobs trying to get by, but God hey, we got a company. This the beginning. You can rise up. We created this. We did that with the help of people. It's people out there to help you, but you got to want the help. And that's why we got these great people here today to come show y'all, hey, they did it. You can do it. Stop letting yourself hold you back, man. You doing that. You doing that. Can't no felony hold you back. We felons. We all been to the pen. We all been in the streets. We all been through something. It's up to you. It's up to you. Come together with the white man. Stop hating the white man. White man ain't hold us back. That's why we got this opportunity now, man. Just keeping it real. It's unity with every side, whites, blacks. Hey, we gotta come connected. We all people. God created us all. We all connected by one. And that's what we try to let y'all see. Unity with every side, man, for real. It's time to boss up. EME.
Before we go, Do you guys have any website, any emails you wanna let people know how to contact you or reach you?
Yes, I have a Facebook business page for my construction company. I specialize in commercial and residential remodeling and new construction. The page on Facebook is Stubblefield Construction LLC.
Stubblefield Construction LLC on Facebook. The number and everything to get in contact with them is there.
Yep,
All right.
I do. I have. I'm on all social media outlets.
Okay.
And it's Mommies. Mommies and Curls on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I have a website, www.mommiesandcurls.com, mommiesandcurls@gmail.com.
Right.
And I have a private group on Facebook. It's called Mommies and Curls, Black Hair, White Care. So check us out.
Y'all heard that.
So thank you guys for tuning in to our Facebook Live again. It's Tuesday.
EME.
It's EME Tuesday. Remember that we wake up every Tuesday. It's
Every
EME
Tuesday. We're going live.
Black History Month. Thank y'all. We love y'all for watching us.
EME.
See you next week. Something dope again.